This is Pastor Joe Hernandez from Mission Ebenezer Family Church in Carson for the Save the Date Plain Jane and Joe Project Courtship versus Dating Summit. Pastor Joe, we've got some hot topic questions for you on courtship and dating. Question: what is responsible dating?
That's a good one. Well, let me just say that in regards to April 9th, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to being there. I would say responsible dating really is living a lifestyle and practicing a lifestyle with that person of the opposite sex that God has brought into your life, and treating it more as, is this person the one that I am spending the rest of my life with? Responsible dating should be, I believe, as far as like if we're talking biblically, that when we respect our neighbor, when we love our neighbor as ourselves, we're going to go out of our way to be the example to that other person. If God has brought a significant person into your life that you say, I want to get to know this person, this girl, this guy in a more in-depth way. I want to get to know them. You're not only getting to know who they are, but you're also getting to know who God is in their life and how this person is going to play a role in your life in the future. Don't date just to date. Don't date just to get to know people. I say save your dating life. Nowadays we hear a lot about save your sexual life, conserve your virginity, all those types of comments. I say save your dating life for that person that you know God is bringing into your life for a significant purpose that would be for marriage. Why do I say that? The more you date, I'm only saying this because in my experience, I noticed that it was more of a struggle to me later when I did find that person. Not to treat it in the beginning as just another dating experience. So we run the danger of not appreciating that person in our life that God is bringing to you into your life for your future spouse, for your future mate. So I feel like if we're not taking care of our dating life, if we're not being responsible with our dating life and treating it seriously, that we can run the risk of depreciating the relationships that God has called us to build in this life. If you're getting to know somebody right now, if you've just started dating somebody, ask yourself those questions. Why have I chosen to really spend time with this person? Why have I chosen to make the time to be with this person and to spend time with them, to get to know them? Something caught your attention, something caught your eye. Make sure that what has caught your eye isn't only the physical, because let's be real, a lot of times that first look, the first impression we get is the physical. There's nothing wrong with that. I believe we just need to be very careful, let me say it again, we need to be very careful on how we approach our dating life, what we do with our dating life, because we run the danger of really maybe even not realizing that the person that God has brought into your life is going to be the one you're going to spend the rest of your life with. So I say approach it with that caution, that this might be the person I spend the rest of my life with. How am I going to date this person? How am I going to then court this person? How am I going to approach this person? And not just treat it as another dating situation, another date that I'm going on, because that really will make you insensitive to the fact that somebody that God has brought into your life could be that person that you're going to spend the rest of your life with. It's your choice on how you treat that. It's your choice on what you do with it ultimately. But remember that God has called us, love our neighbor as ourselves. When we think about it in the context of loving our neighbor as ourselves, of loving, as Christ has loved the church, as He's loved us, there's unconditional love that comes into play. I can go on and on. So let me just slow down a little bit, back up, and remind us all that God has called us to love each other, to love our neighbor, our friend, those that we're in church with, to love them as we love ourselves. That, He says, is the greatest commandment that you and I can fulfill, that we can follow.